check 1, check 2, check 3. One of the things I like to do is just to make sure that we're on the 1s and 2s, because when you get started, I need to make sure I can be heard. Let me just do a check over here first. Okay, I'm going to do a check to make sure I can be heard. Okay, let me do a check right now. Okay, mic check, mic check. Okay, I'm doing that check now. All right, do me a favor. As you're out there and you're listening and you're tuning in, look right below the video. And just make sure that you can hear me as we get started. So I'm getting going now. I'm just checking everything out, by the way, just checking everything out, making sure that I can be heard. Okay. Okay. All right. I think I'm good to go. All right. Do me a favor as you're out there. Do me a favor. Look right below the video and just let me know you can hear me, because it'll be nothing like getting started and not being heard. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? So let me just do this here. I think I'm coming in. Okay. Do me a favor. Let me know you can hear me. Let me know you can see me. All right, I see you, Kat. Hey, Michael Muse, it's a pleasure, man. It was great hanging out with you, by the way. Hey, Cheryl, Diane. Do me a favor, everyone, as you're out there. Do me a favor, look right below the video. And just say, we can hear you, Shay. We can hear you, Shay, because we've got a very, very, very important, they're all important episode that's going to be happening. And I'm just checking everything over here, making sure that I can be seen and heard. Now, I know for some of you, you're joining for the very first time. We're going to get going in about 30 seconds. We're going to kick off once someone gives me the signal that you can hear me. So do me a favor. Look right below the video. And put, we can hear you, Shay. We can hear you, Shay. And for all of my podcasters out there, you can go over to happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. I'll make sure I sign on over there now. And let me know you can hear me so I can make sure I can be heard. All right, I see you, Kat. I see you, Cheryl. I see you, Michael Muse. Hey, Lawrence, thanks for joining. Do me a favor, my man. Look right below the video and let me know that you can hear me. I'm doing the mic check. I see some hearts going, so I think the hearts mean that you can hear me. And so if that's the case, that's cool, but I like to get a confirmation. All right, let me see. All right, Cheryl says, I can see and hear you. Yay! You know, sometimes with technology, these things happen and you can't be heard. So now we're going to go ahead and kick off. And thanks a lot, Kat. Thanks, Lawrence. Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks, Mike. Thanks all of you for letting me know you can hear me. We're going to get started now because we got a very important. It's time to get ready to make the next 30 days, the next 60 days, the next 90 days, the next 100 days, our best days ever. So let's kick off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, it's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur, and I'm so excited to be here for this very, very special episode that we have this evening. And we've got something really lined up that's really special. I want to say hello to Michael A. Price. Thanks a lot for joining. For all of you who are joining for the very first time, welcome to The Lab, by the way, the #1 business development and revenue-focused late-night show in the country, and it's on a mission. And our #1 mission is to inspire, to empower, and to provide the resources you need for you to execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. And in order to do that, I know you must review, I know you must plan, and I know you must prepare. And we're going to set up a way for that to happen like real time. Like we're going to all work together real time on that. Hey, Donna, thanks for joining. Hello to you as well. Boy, you are a rock star. Every single one of you are joining, who are checking in right now. And as you're listening right now, you know that we have a belief. And it's our belief here at the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe, our belief is that the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. Let me say that again. The results that show up in your life, that show up in your marriage, that show up in your relationships, that show up in your spirituality, that show up in your health, that show up in how you handle your day. The results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. And in fact, The results in your bank account are just results in your bank account. The results in your bank account, they don't give you the feelings. They don't give you the fulfillment. They don't give you the satisfaction. But what the results in your bank account does do, what the results in your bank account will do, is give you the resources you need to execute the vision that you have for yourself and for the people you were called to serve. And how important is that? Because without those resources, it's just not possible. Without those resources, it's just not possible. So let me now go ahead and let me go over the Champions Creed. And I like to do that when we get kicked off. And then I'm going to jump right into the number one idea that I learned, the strategy. Like, we're going to plan the second half. We're going to make this a reality. This is your moment. This is your time. We're going to claim it and own it, not just in concept, not just with our words, but with our actions. So at the end of the day, we're going to be able to review, and then we're going to be able to plan, and then we're going to be able to prepare. Doesn't that sound cool? Someone do me a favor. Look right below the video, and just write those words: review, plan, and prepare. Let me tell you that again. Review, plan, and prepare. Let me say that one more time. Just look right below the video, and write those words. I want to say hello to Audrey DeJesus. Hey, Audrey, always in the house. So let me kick off first with the Champions Creed, and then we're going to get right into, I couldn't wait till today. I was so excited because I was having a conversation with someone, and we were talking about what's worked and what hasn't worked. And if you've been in business long enough, when you look back over the last 90 days, you've had some successes, you had some wins. And I said, look, here's what I do know, is that when you plan, you're just more likely to execute the things that need to get done. And she said, you know what? You're right. And I haven't really taken time to do that. I haven't taken time to slow down and to speed up. And I said, well, you know what? Today is your January 1st. Today, we're going to get a new start. We're going to get a fresh start, and we're going to take some time to do that. And as I was doing that, I thought about you. You, the mom that gets up every single day, that takes care of the kids, that gets them ready for school, that gets them going. I thought about you. I thought about you, the dad, or you, the entrepreneur, or you, the business owner. And I thought about all the things you were going through. And I said, you know what? This person's not alone. And in fact, I hadn't did my own plan. So I was like, hey, I need to eat my own cooking. Let's do this together. And I thought, you know what? This is a good episode for us to slow down and then speed up. Let me say it again. Slow down and then speed up, because sometimes you got to slow down before you what? Before you speed up. And the plan we're going to put together, I want you to know that your plan is only limited by your imagination. Your plan is only limited by your imagination. So think about that. Think about the plan that you had and where you were. So let me just take a moment and slow down, and then let me at least read the Champions Creed. I love sharing the Champions Creed with you because of what it does for me. And I know I do this like every episode, but I can't help myself. And then I've even put out a blank sheet of paper. Let's see if I can do this right. That's not right. Oh, here it is. That's not right. Oh, yeah, there it is. I put out a blank sheet of paper so that I can write out and put my goals together. Hey, Cynthia Green, good to see you. Hey, Harvest, good to see you. Thanks for joining. J.S. Singh, it is always a pleasure to have your face in the place. And all of my entrepreneurs who are joining, who are ready to make this your best year ever. So let's do the Champions Creed. I love doing the Champions Creed. Let me share that with you. And then we're going to get kicked off right now. Let me pull the Champions Creed up. Should be there. Y'all pull that up. Okay, here it is. I like to read this because it encourages me, it inspires me, and it motivates me every morning when I read it, every evening when I finish. And here's the Champions Creed. And you can say it along with me. You can say these words with me. Champions Creed. I am not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct proportion to the number of times I can fail and keep trying, and keep trying. And keep trying. Just repeat it after me one time. Let's say it all together. And this has a lot to do with you accomplishing your plan. It has a lot to do with you executing your vision. It has a lot to do with you serving. And here it is. Because how many of you know sometimes that life's going to show up? How many of you know sometimes you're going to get that call where someone's just not happy? How many times you know that you're going to try something and it's just not going to work for whatever reason? And it is a failure. But you can learn from them lessons. And as we learn from those lessons, we can move on. So let's just read the Champions Creed one time as we kick off, because I love to do that. And you repeat after me the Champions Creed. And here it is. You say these words with me. Champions Creed. I am not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct proportion to the number of times I can fail and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. So no matter where you are at this point in the year, no matter what's going on in your personal life, no matter what's going on in your business, it doesn't really matter. You get a fresh start. You're going to keep on going. Do me a favor. Let's encourage another entrepreneur. Let's encourage another person. Let's look right below the video. Look right below the video, and you can do this. This is just your way of encouraging someone else. Look right below the video, and right there in those comments section, right in the comments section, write these words. Keep on going. Hashtag sales visionary. Just put keep on going. Hashtag sales visionary. Just look right below the video, and we're going to encourage someone else. Just put hashtag keep on going. Let's make sure that we encourage them. And I love to do that around the Champions Creed, because you never know what someone's going through. I was talking to someone just yesterday, and today's Memorial Day here, at least in the States. And this was yesterday. It was on a Sunday. And they were sharing with me something that they're going through. It's very, very personal to them. It's in their personal life. And they just happened to give me a call. And one of the things they share with me, I'm not going to share the person's name, is that they go back, and these videos often go viral, right? They're listened to on the podcast. And if you haven't got the podcast yet, I'll tell you how to download the podcast. And they said, Shay, I saw the word keep on going. And right now, with my wife leaving me, right now, getting some news from the doctor that's to that person personally. It's not someone else that is involved with them. Just seeing those words encourage them to keep on going. And I said to the person, I said, you mean to tell me you were reading through the comments? They said, well, yeah, it popped up. And you never know when you say something. You never know when you put a smile on your face. You never know when you encourage someone else. So do me a favor. This is not for me, but this is for the person out there, Brian, that really needs it. This is for the person out there, Jay Singh, that really need it. Just look right below the video and put these words, keep on going, hashtag sales visionary. Just put keep on going, hashtag sales visionary. If you don't type another comment, if you don't make any notes, if you're just watching, it's okay. But look right below the video and put keep on going, hashtag sales visionary, because we understand that sales helps you develop the resources you need to execute the vision you have. And this person I spoke to just yesterday, they have a vision for themselves. They have a vision for a new relationship. They have a vision for their health. And we were just having a comment. It had nothing to do with the show. It had nothing to do with business. We were just talking like one-to-one. And I said, whoa, you know what? That's why we show up. I mean, we don't show up on the lab, the number one business development and revenue focused late night show in the country, just to make some money. We don't show up on the lab just to buy a yacht. We don't show up on the lab to buy a new Lexus or Mercedes or buy a bigger house. We show up, all of you as entrepreneurs, you show up in the world because there's a problem. You show up in the world because of the vision you have for yourself and for your loved ones and for the people you were called to serve. And that's, for most of you, gives you the greatest joy. And I used to chase the money. I get it. But that's not what it's about. So do me a favor. I see Cameron Sears put hashtag keep on going. Darcy Daniels put keep on going. Cameron Sears put keep on going. J.S. Singh put keep on going. Michael Muse put keep on going. Donna put keep on going. Now, what does that have to do with anything, Shay? Don't worry. I'm going to get into helping you write a one-page sales plan and business plan. But first, I want to encourage someone else just to keep on going. And so every one of you are making those comments. The person right now may be watching. I don't know. I really don't. But even if they aren't, there's someone else out there that just needs to hear those words. And that's what it's all about. Hashtag keep on going. And maybe that's for you. Maybe it's for you. I know sometimes it's for me. Sometimes I can tell myself, look, just keep on going no matter what. Okay, so with that being said, and that's a very, very serious subject. It really is. Life has this way of having these dualities, right? There's high highs and there's low lows. There's summer, winter, spring, and fall. There's sometimes bad things happen to good people, and so life happens, and we've got to keep on going no matter what. So now, as we're coming down, I want to take a few moments and kind of share with you how you're going to write out and build out your number one plan. And I want to look out over the next 6 months. And I want you to think for a moment about your plan. And your plan is only limited, hear me now, your plan is only limited by your imagination. And so the good news is you can write any plan you want. We can plan the future because the future, by definition, doesn't exist. The future right now, the future is imaginary. Like the future is imaginary. The future doesn't exist. We're always in the present moment. Like there's a moment, there's a moment, there's a moment. We never get to the future. We're always in the present moment. So as we're in the present moment, it makes sense to step back and say, okay, in order for me to move forward, let me take a few minutes and plan out. The second half of this year. Like no matter what's going on over the next 6 months, let me make the next 6 months better than the last 6 months. But I don't want you just to do that. I want you to be able to step back, and I really want you to be able to take a look and really plan out. Like I want you to be able to plan out exactly how you want to do it and really have a one-pager. So what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to write your one-page business plan. And we're going to use the GSA approach. Now, the GSA approach was something that was taught to me by my mentor. And it was taught to me 15 years ago. And it's an approach that I'm going to share with you so that you can plan the next 6 months. And here's what I want you to think. As you're looking right now, what is your number one idea for planning? Like right now, if you had to take a moment and look right below the video, I'm going to share it out. And don't worry, I think we have it. Let's see if it comes up. I think they have, okay, so they have mine because I'm going to really type up. Let me see here. Let me see if I go over here and write goals. Okay, yep, the plan, the GSA plan approach. Okay, so you guys are going to watch. We're going to do this all real time together at some point. We're going to do this in just a few minutes, and I'm going to help someone. If you're out there right now, you're like, hey, Shay, I would love for you to do my one-page business plan. I got it. If that's you and you're like, I like to do it, just send me a note. Just send me a note and just say, hey, Shay, I like to do my one-page plan. I'm going to tell you how to do that in a minute. And I'm going to personally help you not only write your plan, but we're also going to hold you accountable. And we're going to work together to achieve your plan over the next 90 days. Now, I believe in the 90-day strategy. So I believe in it. I believe that's something that we all can do. Shay, why do we need to do this, Shay? Why is this even important? Well, because for some folks, the next couple of days are going to come and the second half of the year is going to start. And it's going to be no big deal. June 1st is going to come and there'll be no big deal. Like it'll just be another day. But not for you. We're going to plan. We're not going to wait to plan. We're not going to wait till the end of the month. We're not going to wait till that day and say, oh, I got a plan. We're going to do it now. And then over the next couple of episodes, I'm bringing on some guest experts who are going to walk you through some critical areas inside of your business. We got none other than Sonia Stribling. I don't know if you know Sonia Stribling, but she'll be on here tomorrow. And we're going to be sharing some of the best ideas from folks who are not only teaching it, but they're sharing it with their tribe as well. So I'm really excited. So here's what I like to do right now. I know that for some of you, when you do the plan, it gets scary. Doing a one-page business plan, a sales and marketing plan. And I know that you have big goals. And I want you to think for a moment. Let's just pause for a moment. Let's all slow down for a moment, and then we're going to speed up. Sometimes you got to slow down to speed up. Someone look right below the video and write those words. Slow down to speed up. Look right below the video. Look right below those videos and put slow down to speed up. Now, here's what I learned and here's what I know. Here's what I know. We're going to slow down and speed up. Remember how you felt back on December 31st. And you were excited. you had started planning for the next year. There were some goals that you written down, maybe on the back of a napkin after a couple cocktails. Some of you sat down in masterminds and you planned out the life you had, the vision you had for yourself. Maybe you were going to improve your relationship, or maybe you were looking at improving your health, or maybe you had a vision for how you're going to be communicating. Or maybe you were planning, you had a vision for your loved ones, like your son or your daughter or your mom or your dad or your best friend or just the people you care the most about. You had that vision and you were excited. It was like, wow, this is going to happen this year. This is my year. And you thought about the vision you had for the people that you wanted to serve. Now, you got to slow down to speed up. I just want to take you back to that moment. And I want you to remember how excited you were, the good you were going to do in the world, the lives that you were going to change, the businesses that you were going to help. And it wasn't about making the money. It was about making the change. And you've heard this before, but it's so important. Change your story, change your life. And my mentor, Jim Rohn, used to say, in order for things to change, you have to change. Someone write that down. In order for things to change, you've got to change. This was back on December 31st. In order for things to change, you've got to change. And you're going to change some other things in your sales and marketing plan, but I just want you to reflect on yourself. And we were ready to go. And now we're in that year and we're moving. And some of you, you're moving really fast. Like you're hitting up the path. You're there. You're like so excited. You're like, look, Shay, I'm on target. This is my year. In fact, I'm ahead of where I need to go. Cool. You hold on. This conversation is for you. Or maybe you're the person that has some high highs and some low lows. How many can relate to that, by the way? High highs and low lows. And you see your goals, they're there, but it's going to take a little bit of change. It's going to take a shift in what you're doing. It's going to take some adjustments to make it happen. I got it. This conversation's for you. Or maybe life has just knocked you down. You've been hit in the face with a ton of bricks. And it's difficult right now. It's tough right now. You're going through some tough times. I know my mentor used to tell me, when you're going through hell, Shay, keep on going. It's okay. This conversation is about to say, this is for you. So here's what I want you to think. Here's the energy I want you to have. We're going to talk about the actions you need to take. We're going to talk about the actions. We're going to talk about the strategy. We're going to talk about the outcomes. We're going to talk about the results. But the mindset that I want you to have right now, the energy that I want you to have right now, the enthusiasm I want you to have right now, and I want you to hear me. If you hear me, I want you to think this right now, and I want you to jot this word down, because this is a belief, this is a mindset, but this is the anchor of what we believe, that today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. I see you, Harvest. Today is my January 1st. I see you, Darcy Daniels. Today is my January 1st. I see you, Carmen Sears. Look, do me a favor. Just as a check-in, just as this is the bat signal. This is the indication you're ready to take off. Look right below the video and just follow these instructions. If you've done nothing else, just this is the mindset. This is the belief that today is my January 1st. I get a new start. Today is my January 1st. Write those words right below the video. Look right below the video, Charlene. Look right below the video, Audrey. Look right below the video, Donna, and write these words. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. I'm going to say it one more time. Today is my January 1st. New opportunities. I get a fresh start. I'm going to start all over again. I've got the energy. I'm going to put forth the effort. I will be consistent. I will make this happen, because today is my January 1st. Today is your what? January 1st. Today is your what? January 1st. I was there at an event and I was talking to someone, and I walked in the room and they said, Shay, today is my January 1st. And the reason I want you to write that, because I want you to see it. I want you to visualize it. And then I wanted to go in your brain, and then I want you to say it out loud, that today is my January 1st. And every morning when your feet hit that ground, this is starting. Now, we're going to do the plan. Don't worry about that. I'm going to walk you through that. But I want you to tell yourself that today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my what? January 1st. And if you see someone write down today is my January 1st, hit the heart button. hit the like button. Just encourage them. If you can't type the words right now, you're like, Shay, I can't type today is my January 1st. Just hit the heart button, hit the like button. This is an opportunity for us to know that, yeah, we're going to write these goals down. And yes, there's this little voice inside of me saying, you're going to write down a plan. You're not going to do it. You always say you're going to go to the gym. You always say you're going to start a new marketing campaign. You're always going to start this new CRM. You're always starting a new program, a new plan. No. We are going to take action. We are going to make it happen. We are going to do it together. I love the mantra, stronger together. And that's what the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe is all about. It's all about us achieving, because today is my January 1st. Do me a favor, look right below the video. Look right below the video. And this is something I tell myself every morning when I wake up, that today is my January 1st. There's some blessings. The man upstairs woke me up, and I happen to believe in God, so I just happen to believe in that. But I woke up this morning. As long as I woke up, there's an opportunity to get it right. Today is my January 1st. There's someone out there that has the goal of finding me. So someone right now, as you're writing today is my January 1st, someone right now has the goal of finding you. They woke up this morning because they wanted to find you so you could help them. So today is your January 1st. Today is your January 1st. Today is your what? January 1st. Hey, Johnny Davis, today is your what? January 1st. Now we're going to write our goal. Yeah. I'm going to teach you GSA approach. Yes. But I want you to know, when you write your goals down, that today is your January 1st. In fact, Happy New Year. Doesn't that feel good? Like, no, seriously, like right now in this present moment, it's just you and I and the power of those fiber optic lines. And you can make that declaration that today is your January 1st. Happy New Year to you, because today is your what? January 1st. And I feel good. I feel fired up. Not because I'm saying those words, but because I believe it. And I believe it for every single one of you, that today is your January 1st. And I believe for you, the best is still yet to come. The best is still yet to come. Yeah, we're going to do a plan. Yeah, we're going to do sales and marketing. Yes. Yeah, we're going to make some money. Yes. Yes, we're going to get some results in our business. Yes. Finally going to be able to work less. Yes. We're going to reclaim our life. Yes. We're going to reclaim our time. Yes. But I had to first start, because my mentor taught me, in order for things to change, you've got to change. And so you will be consistent, because today is your what? January 1st. And I just share that. That's had nothing to do with what I wanted to talk about, but I had to slow down. I had to say Happy New Year to all of my entrepreneurs. And I was talking to someone, said, Shay, you always say we're happy entrepreneurs. Why do you say we're always happy entrepreneurs? Well, you are. You are. You're all going to be happy now. Now, here's what I know about you. As you're listening right now, you're already a winner, because only winners show up. I know you're already a champion, because only champions show up. I know you're already a game changer, because only game changers are working on themselves and getting better every single day. That's what I know about you. And I believe in you. You, the entrepreneur. And so, but they say, Shay, you can't have happy and entrepreneur in the same sentence. Like, seriously, I had this conversation last week with someone. They sent me a note, and it's okay. I don't mind y'all send me Facebook messages and so forth. And they said you can't have happy and entrepreneur in the same thing because they're opposites or something. I don't know. I called the person, and we had a conversation. And one of the things I share with them is this. When you think of happy and you think of entrepreneur, I want you to know that we are happy, but we're not naive. How many can relate to that? Put your hand up. Hit the heart button if you can relate to that. You can be happy, but not naive. You're happy, but you understand that life is not full of, rainbows, unicorns, and cupcakes. No, you are still a happy entrepreneur. You can be happy, but you don't have to work for free. I told someone, you don't have to work for free. That's on you. I never told you to work for free. I said you are a happy entrepreneur. You're not walking around with your head down. We're happy, but we don't pretend that we don't screw up sometime and our mess don't stink. See, I get it. I'm just telling you what I was sharing with that person. Again, it had nothing to do with goals. It really doesn't. But I want you to hear what my heart is, that you are a happy entrepreneur. And today is your January 1st. And happy doesn't mean you're closed-minded. Happy doesn't mean you have all the answers to all the problems. Happy doesn't mean you're always jumping up and down and have a big smile. But one thing happy does mean is that you keep on going no matter what. You keep putting one foot in front of the other foot, 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 in front of the other foot. And we keep on going no matter what. We're going to put together a plan, but today is my January 1st. I want you to tell you, matter of fact, just jot this down last time. Today is my January 1st. Look right below the video. Today is my January 1st. Hashtag sales visionary, because you understand that sales really helps you develop the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for yourself. That we're going to write that vision right now. The vision you have for your loved ones. We're going to write that vision, and the vision you have for the people you are called to serve, which is the only reason you do your sales and marketing plan. Why, Shay? Tell me why. Why, Shay? Tell me why. And then get going. Okay, I will. But I've got to tell you why. Here is why. If you can't commit to your sales, you can't be in business. We're going to do a sales and marketing plan. But if you can't commit to your sales, you can't be in business. Someone do me a favor. Look right below the video. Look right below the video and just write those words down. This is true. We're going to do this sales and marketing plan. I think they got me queued up over here. Let me make sure they got me queued up. So I got to teach you the GSA approach in just a moment. We're going to write it out. But I want you to write these words down, because if you can't commit to your sales, you can't be in business. Hashtag sales visionary. Hashtag sales visionary. Hashtag what? Sales visionary, because today is your January 1st. Hey, Mary Ellen, thanks for joining. It's always a pleasure. And hey, Chris Copeland, thanks for joining. Today is my January 1st. And I see, hey, Tristan Sutton. Hey, Tristan, I'll be in Houston, Texas, man. We've got to connect. Looking forward to connecting with you and CC, by the way. He's doing some amazing things. Darcy Daniels, today is my January 1st. Kat says, today is my January 1st. Audrey says, today is my January 1st. Loretta says, today is my January 1st. Donna says, today is my January 1st. Carmen says, today, well, it's my January 1st. Happy New Year to all of my entrepreneurs. I love saying that. That's one of the favorite things I love to say. I don't get to say it all the time, but I love sharing that today is my January 1st. And I believe that with every core in my body. And if someone wants to say, Shay, what's the number one belief you have? That today is your January 1st. That today, in fact, is your January 1st. We're going to control the controllable. We're going to control the controllable. Someone write those words down. Control the controllable. And that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and do the plan right now. But first, jot these words down. Control the controllables. Can someone write that down for me? Control the controllable. That's what we're going to do. Now, let's do our plan. Now, how many out there have an idea that you have for putting together a one-page business plan? Because I'm not alone. I'm not by myself. So I want you, if you do, I want you to share that. I see you, Cheryl Diane. J.S. Singh said, if you can't commit to your sales, you can't be in business. If you can't commit to your sales, S-A-L-E-S. You said myself. If you can't commit to your sales, S-A-L-E-S, you can't be in business. Why? Because there'll be more money going out than coming in. How many can relate to this? There's more money going out than coming in. So if there's more money going out than coming in, why do I need to do a business plan? Well, because you don't have the resources necessary to execute the vision, because you're not making any sales. And sales helps you develop the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for yourself, for your loved ones, and for the people you were called to serve. So let's get into it now. Let's go ahead and share with them. Let's go ahead and share with them the GSA strategy approach, which we're going to do right now. This approach is called the GSA approach. GSA. Everyone write that down. Now I learned this from my mentor, and I'm gonna go write this down right now. Let me go over here now. And current application. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to try to carry the microphone with me, by the way. So I got a lot going on. Okay, so I'm going to, hey, Greg Smith, how you doing? So I'm going to go ahead and write down here. I'm going here. Hold up. I got to move this here. So I want you to write down GSA. Here we go. GSA. And how if I get this thing right? They got me so trying to be so cool over here. Okay, GSA stands for right, the GSA approach. Now I'm gonna help some of you just do this yourself. I'm gonna help you do this yourself. But GSA stands for goals, strategy, action. Now, I'm going to do a quick approach this evening or this morning or this afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And for those folks that want to get the notes when I post the notes, I'll be posting them over at happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. Again, happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. I'm going to post the notes, and it stands for goals, strategies, and actions. And this is the number one idea that I learned from my mentor, Eric, that taught me how to do like a one-page sales and marketing plan. Now, I'm not saying you don't need a plan, but we do need a one-page sales and marketing plan. When I got started in business, I didn't have a plan, right? I didn't have a plan. There's a couple of types of plans you can have. There's one plan you have that's like a business plan. So if you plan on going to get some money, I get that. If you're going to get some money, you've got to have this business plan. And so that wasn't what I needed to do. I went down to the SBA office, and they were trying to teach me how to write this elaborate business plan that looked like it was going to take me 6 months to write. And I said, I don't have 6 months to write. I'm going to be out of money. And I'm not suggesting you listen to me. I'm not saying that. You might want to go ahead and hire a coach to write a business plan. But I'm going to help you write your sales and marketing plan so that you can develop the resources you need in your business to execute the vision that you have, because you've got to hire a marketing person. You got to hire a branding team, or you got to build your customer relationship management system, or some of you need to run ads on Facebook. Some of you need to hire people to do things. So it takes resources, and you're not looking at just self-funding this. So let's focus on getting you those resources, and you can hire someone to write a whole business plan. And I said, well, how can I get this thing narrowed down to like a one-pager? And he showed it to me. And we're going to do it right now, like real time, and then I'm going to help you. If you're out there and you're listening right now, you're like, Shay, I'm going to need the notes to this, Shay. I'm going to need to know the step-by-step approach. I'm going to go into that. Or, Shay, I just want to make sure that I get everything. Here's what you can do. If you have a vision for yourself, you have a vision for your loved ones, if you have a vision for the people you were called to serve, and you want to develop your one-page sales and marketing plan, I'm going to help you write it here. Then I'm going to help some of you review it for you and then hold you accountable to work together to make it happen. Here's what you need to do. You got to take some action. And then I'm going to get going. So I'm going to teach GSA in a moment. But I want you to take some action. Here's what you got to do. You got to text me. You got to send me a personal text. I'm going to give you a different number than what you're seeing on the screen. I'm going to give you a different number. You're going to text the word vision. Text the word vision. Text the word vision. So open up your browser right now. I've never done this, but I want to help you get your sales and marketing plan written, a one-pager, but I don't want you just to write the plan. I want you to be able to execute the plan, and then I want you to have all the resources you need. So you're going to text this number. Let me give you a separate number than what you were seeing. You're going to text 202. So open up your browser on your phone right now, and then open Messenger, and then type this number in. This is my personal cell. Now, I'm going to help the first 20 people, and then after that, I will sign it to my team. But the first 20 people who do this, I'm personally going to call you, and I'm personally going to help you out. So you're going to text 202. This is crazy, but I'm going to do it anyway. 270-1662. You're going to text this number. Now go ahead and do it right now. This is if you have a vision for yourself. You want the note. You want someone to review your plan. You want someone to customize it for you and your industry. Text the word vision, VISION, to 202-270-1662. Text the word vision to 202-270-1662. Once you text the word vision to 202-270-1662, because you want to customize GSA, goal, strategy, and action, sales and marketing, one pager for your business, then you're going to include your first name. So you got to go back and put your first name down, and then put your last name. So in your messenger, put first name Shay, last name Brown. Put your best contact number so that my team, Amy, can email it to you. And then put your best email. So you got to put your first name, your last name, so we know who you are, obviously. Your best contact number, because I'm going to call the first 20 people. After that, you hear from one of our certified revenue coaches, but I'm going to reward people who take action. And put your best email. You're going to text 202. Now, look, this don't cost you anything. You don't need no Cash App. You don't need no credit card. You don't need no checkbook. You don't need none of that. You need to believe that today is your January 1st. Text 202-270-1662. Again, 202-270-1662. When you text that number, you're going to text the word vision. That's the back code, so I know who you are. Text vision. That's the secret code. This is my personal cell. It's going to my personal cell. Put your first name, put your last name, put your best contact number, Please put your best contact number so I know who you are. And then put your email so my team can follow up with you. And why am I doing that? Why am I agreeing to help you put together your goals, strategy, and action? Because when I got started, there were a number of times that I wish that my coach would do that for me. And we would put together a sales and marketing plan, and then I didn't have anybody to review it, and I didn't have anybody to go over it. And you may have heard this before. Sometimes we do more for others than we'll do for ourselves. And just the fact you text the word vision to 202-270-1662, the fact you text the word vision, what's that number? Yeah, 202-270-1662. That's special. And you put your first name, and then you put your last name, and you put your best contact number. And inside of there, you put your email. It says that you are a person of action. It says that you're ready for greatness. You don't have to do it. You're still going to be successful. You're still going to make some things happen. But the fact you did it, it just means you're more likely to make it happen for you. And I want you to know right now, for every single one of you doing that, it's special. It's special for you. It's special for people that you were called to serve. Here's what I want you to put right below the video. And we're going to get into GSA right now, but put this right below the video because I want you to imagine what's possible out there for you right now. I want you just to imagine what's possible, what's on the other side. Today is your January 1st. Today is your January 1st. Today is your January 1st, and you got a vision, and you are ready. It is now showtime. My good friend Andy Henriquez was just on the episode, and he said, you got to show up for your life. You got to show up for your life. You are showing up, and I know it. And it's not for all of you. It is not for everybody. It's not. But if it's for you, take action. Here's what I want you to write just below the video. This is just a mantra you can have for yourself. As we write your vision out, and you might be thinking, am I going to do this? Will I complete it? We're going to do it this evening. Don't worry about it. I'm going to type it up right now. I'm going to teach it to you. Write these words. I am capable. I am strong. I believe in myself. When you say that today is my January 1st, that today is my January 1st, I just want you to shout. I don't want you just to get happy. I don't want you to feel like you've got the Holy Ghost or something exciting has happened. No. I want you to know that today is your January 1st. You're going to do things different. You will for things to change. You've got to change, and you're willing to change your story and change your life. And together, we're going to do this. When I ask you to walk by yourself, we ask you to do it. So here's what I had to tell myself, and this is something a mantra that I used to say, and you can say this as well, is that I am capable. I am strong. I believe in myself. Someone look right below the video. Look right below the video. And I want you to jot these words down. I see you, Greg Smith. I see you, Andre. I see you, Carmen. I see you, Loretta. I see you, Donna. Just write these words. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I want you to believe when we do this plan that you're going to make this happen. My mentor told me this. My mentor told me this. My mentor, Eric, told me this. I believe in myself, but I don't want you to know that. I want you to think I'm capable. I'm strong. I believe in myself. I'm capable. I'm strong. I believe in myself. This is not for me. This is not for Shay Brown. This is for all of my sales visionaries. This is for all my sales visionaries. I'm capable. I'm strong. I believe in myself. Let me say it again. I'm capable. I'm strong. I believe in myself. Now, I'm just trying to get your mindset right. I'm trying to get you to a place where we're going to do something together. We're going to change our lives. We're going to change our family. We're going to change our community. And we will make this world a better place. We'll leave it in a much better place when we leave here because we got the time, we got the talent, we got the treasure. So I'm capable. I'm strong. I believe in myself. I want you to write that down right now. This is very important. This is not for me. All of you don't have to write it down because, statistically speaking, you don't have to do this. But I'm going to suggest, if you're out there right now, I'm going to suggest that you take that step and you write those words down because you are a sales visionary. You are a sales visionary. And sales allows me to develop the resources necessary to execute my vision. And that's all we're going to do. We write this plan up, Chris Copeland. We write this plan up. It is not for us. It's for the people we were called to serve. So sales helps you develop the resources necessary so that you can serve the people so you can execute the vision for the people you were called to serve. And isn't that what it's all about at the end of the day? Really? Seriously? We're going to do the plan. Let me show them the plan. Audrey, I see you out there. Minister, I see you out there. Sean T. Young, I see you out there. Just take a picture of this. This is for you for later. It's not for me. This is for you. This is a topic for another time. I'm not going to get into this. But you are a sales visionary. You are a sales visionary. Why? Because you understand, you recognize that sales allows me to develop the resources necessary to support my vision, the vision for my loved ones, and the vision I have for the people I was called to serve. So you can't love your vision and hate sales. You can't do that. It's impossible. That can't be done. You are a sales visionary. You are a sales visionary. You are a sales visionary. We write this sales and marketing plan. I want you to understand that sales helps you develop the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for yourself, for your loved ones, and for the people you were called to serve. And sales visionary is the highest form of sales. In fact, I don't work with salespeople. Someone says, Shay, you don't work with salespeople? That's crazy. That's stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, I don't work with salespeople. That's not what I do. I work with sales visionaries. The vision just represents what you want to do for the people and the difference you want to make. So we do this sales and marketing plan. We do this GSA, goal, strategy, and action, which we're going to do really quick. I want you to know that I don't work with salespeople. I work with sales visionaries. And the vision just represents what you want to do for the people and the difference that you want to make. And, some of you might have been on here the other day and we had this conversation, and it was kind of interesting because the person was trying to share with me that sales is a numbers game. They said, Shay, sales is a number game. And I don't know if you saw the episode, by the way. Hey, Clark Garrison, my good friend out of Atlanta, man. Clark Garrison is making some amazing things happen. Y'all have got to connect with Clark Garrison. And the person came up to me, Greg. The person came up to me, Clark, and they said, Shay, this was on the episode. I don't know if y'all saw the episode. And it was on a split screen, and we were there, and Clark, matter of fact, Clark Garrison, if you're out there, send me a note, man. Maybe I'll bring you on now. We'll hang out. But they said, Shay, sales is a numbers game. I said, no, it's not. No, Shay, sales is a numbers game. You talk to more people, your numbers go up, you may get more deals. I said, no, it's not. I know that's what we were taught, and I was taught that 15 years ago when I first got started, and I've been taught that in business. Talk to more people. Talk to more people. Talk to more people. Sales is a numbers game. Sales is a numbers game. Sales is a number game. Sales is a number game. Oh my God, my head was exploding. Sales is a numbers game. But then I learned, Clark, Audrey, I learned, D. Bolden, that sales is not a numbers game. Sales is a people's game. And it's about the people and the difference you want to make in their life and for their business. So sales is not about the numbers. Sales is about the people and the vision you have. And when you find out you don't have the resources to execute the vision because it's much bigger than you, then that's one of the reasons why we're going to do this sales and marketing plan right now. I'm going to write it out right now as we're talking, and you can follow along. And for some of you who text the number 202-270-1662 and you put the word vision, so you went to your text message system and you on your phone and you type 202 270-1662, which is my personal cell. And you put the word vision. And so I know who you are. You put your first name in there, and then you put your last name, and you put your best contact number and email so that I can send you the notes, send you the GSA write-up so you can have it for yourself. We're going to do it now. And we can help you be accountable to the vision, because sales is really a form of accountability, and is really the highest form of accountability right now. It's out there. So if you want to hold yourself accountable, one of the things we have to do is we have to make sure that we make the sales, right? So now let's go and let's now do our what? Let's do our what? Let's do our what? Let's do our goal, strategy, and action. So you follow along, and I'm coming over here, and now we're going to do the GSA approach. This is your one-pager. One-pager. You got GSA approach. This looks terrible, by the way. I'm typing while I'm talking. This is like really crazy. But we're gonna do it. So let me give you the formula so you have it, and then let me break it down for you right now. Let's see, go over here. Let's see, hopefully, okay, hold on, let me go back here. Okay, how do I do this thing? Okay, hold on. Do. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, as we try to hit the magical wand. It gave me so much stuff to do. All right, so here's okay. GSA, first is goals. So we're going to write down the goals that we have. We're going to do that together. So first is goals. And then after we have our goals, then the second approach is going to be the strategy. So we're going to write down a list of goals, and then we're going to have a strategy. And then after the strategy, we're going to write down our actions. So we got 3 steps. GSA. Someone look right below the video and write down GSA. GSA stands for goals, strategies, and actions. Goals, strategy, and actions. And this is your sales and marketing plan. And we're going to we're going to write it out together. I want to work with someone, but I don't know if we have time. I should have had one of you guys text so I can get on here. Hey, William Dallas, it's great to connect with you, my man. Thanks for being on. William Dallas is amazing, having a great event that's coming up in August. You all should attend. Okay, so now we're going to write down our goals. So most of you, almost all of you are entrepreneurs, so you have revenue goals. So first, let's go over here. And the first step that we're going to make, the first thing, and I'm going to do it with you, by the way. First, let me give you the thing. Trevor, tell them what it is first. Okay, let me go find it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a list of goals. Now, I want you to follow along when I do this. So don't just go write a list of goals. And don't worry, I did a whole 3-part series just on GSA. But in the time I have on this episode, and we're going to have a couple more episodes on this, I'm going to work it out for you. For those that text the word vision, I'm going to help you do your plan personally with you. By the way, we're going to help you out. All right, so let me go back to the camera. No, it's not where the camera is. Hold on. They got me jumping around here. Okay, so let's go over here now, and I'm going to bring this microphone over with me, so hopefully that works. Okay, I'm going to write down my goals. So let's just go to goals. Hang in there with me. And the first thing I want you to do is I want you to imagine that you have a goal. And let's say the goal is revenue. So let's call revenue. And then let's just say one goal is, let's say goal 1 is $1 million. Now, I don't know what your revenue goal is for the year, but I'm typing in here $1 million. And the reason I'm typing in here $1 million is that I want you to see at least what your revenue goal is up front. So at least you know, okay, Shay, I got it. My revenue goal is $1 million. Then you go ahead and you write down whatever your revenue goal is right now. Now, some of you might want to do, some of you might want to break it down. So that might be a little too much for some. Hold on. So that might be a little too much. So let's do this. Let me go back here. Let me make this a little easier for you guys. All right. Let's make it easy. Let's put down monthly goal. And why don't we break that down for you so for some of you to look at it over the course of a year, it's, you got to look at the next 6 months, and that might be a little daunting. So I don't want to do that to you. So let's now go over here, and let's say your monthly goal is $83,000. Okay. That's a little more attainable to get that at least in 1 month, right? So you got a monthly revenue goal of $83. Now, this is still under goals. So let me see, monthly goal. Hold on. I'm trying to put this in language that many of you are different places and different spaces. So we're under goals right now. And I'm just going under here. And I'm going to put under goals, I'm going to put revenue projections. Let's put revenue projections. Now, this is how you're going to get to your $83,000 a month. Now, I'm going to just plug in some numbers, Audrey. I'm going to plug in some numbers, Donna. I'm going to plug in some numbers, Minister Brian and Greg and William. I'm plugging some numbers. So this is can they see me? They can't see me. Okay, hold on. What we're getting to now is we're going to put down, we got a revenue goal, because I started there to make it easy. I'm going to do goal, strategy, and action. But under revenue is $83,333, which is not unusual. If you ever work with me one-on-one, many of you have a goal of $1 million, right? Because you imagine what's possible, and then you believe what's possible, and then you take action to make it possible. Someone jot that down for me. Look right below the video, and you wrote down a monthly revenue goal. And for you, I want you to write these 3 words: imagine what's possible, believe it's possible, and then take action to make it possible. So first, we got to imagine what's possible. Now, it's not enough just to believe. We got to take some action. But take action on what? That's the question. What actions do we need to take? We got to first imagine what's possible. We got to believe what's possible. And then we got to take action. So you imagine it. You put down $83,333 or whatever your number was. Some of you put $5,000. Some of you put $10,000. Some of you put $1 million a month. You're all at different spaces, different places. Some of you are entrepreneurs right now. You're like, look, I just need enough I need $20,000 a month, Shay. I make $240,000 a year in my job. I want to leave this 9 to 5. Just get me $20,000 a month and I'm good. Okay, whatever your number is, it doesn't matter. So I just picked $83,000 because we want to do $1 million total in revenue. So I made it down monthly. Okay, now I got to go back in here, which I'm going to do, and I want you to do this as well. I don't know what products and services you offer. Can they see it? Okay. I hope you can see this. D. Bowden says, imagine what's possible, believe what's possible, and then take action towards what's possible. If you can see my screen right now, just look right below the video and put, we can see it. We can see it because my thing just froze. Let me see here. It just froze for a second. Oh my gosh. I hope y'all can see. I really hope y'all can see my screen. Let me see here. All right, do me a favor. Look right below the video. Just put, we can see your screen. We can see your screen. Because I don't know if you can see my screen. I'm back. Okay, at least I can see myself. Anyway, revenue projections. So let's just talk about a couple things that we want to do for revenue projections. So let's just say we're putting down revenue projections. Let's say that of this $20,000. Okay. Oh, Donna says move to the right. Move what to the right? Oh, okay. D-Bone says, I can see your screen. Minister says, see the screen. Brian said we can see the screen. Okay, good. Okay. So now we're going to this is under goals. I'm putting down the products that we have. So $20,000. I'm putting down our Gold Master Mind program. Okay. So I know where $20,000 is coming from, but now we need something up here, what I'm going to call, for purposes of this call, it's called your revenue stabilization point. Revenue stabilization point. I'll come back to that. Someone said you can't see the notes. If you can't see the notes, let me know, but I think you can see the notes on the left. Hopefully it's big enough. Someone said can't see the notes. So I need to make this bigger or something. I need to make these fonts bigger. Let me see. Let me make these fonts a little bigger. Hold on. Just give me a second. I'm going to Arial. Okay. I'm making it 24 font. So if you can't see that, let me know. I'll make it 36 font. Okay. Woo, that's big. Okay, 36 font. Okay. Now I think you'll be able to see this a little better. Thanks a lot for the feedback, Don. I'm trying to make it right here. All right, there we go. That should be a little bit bigger now. Okay. Hold on, I gotta move this over here because I can't see my own. I can't see it myself. Okay, now, oh, I see what's wrong. I see why you can't see it. You gotta take this off. There we go. Okay, now you should be able to see it. All right, so now we got. I'm going back. We're gonna do our revenue stabilization point, and now what I'm trying to do here, just to give you guys some understanding. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that I can see revenue protection. So my revenue stabilization is what product I'm putting $40,000 from. I'm putting that's spelled platinum, right? From platinum inner circle. So I'm putting some things in here. So now I know I can get $40,000 from my platinum inner circle, and I can get $20,000 from my Gold Mastermind program. If you can't see this, just let me know. Look right below the video and let me know if you can't see it. You should be able to see it, though. You should be able to see it. And then now I'm going to put down, what I'm doing is I'm coming up, like I'm doing under the goals, I'm putting down how do I get to the strategy. I'm trying to see how do I get to the revenue strategy so we're all on the same page. So now I've got $40,000 here. I've got $20,000. And then I'm going to put another $15,000 from our silver mastery. Hold on. Our silver virtual Okay, so I got our Silver Virtual Academy program has got 15. So now we got $75,000 up there right now. Now what we're doing right now is we're starting off. We're still on one page, by the way. I just made the fonts bigger, by the way. And now I've got $75,000 that I'm earning, and then if I got that right, so 83333 minus 75,000. Equals, all right, so now I'm going to put here $8,333 in our sales ambassador program. Now, when you look at it, Monica, when you look at it, Michael, when you look at it, Charvetta, what we're doing here, just so everyone's on the same page. Let me go back to my thing here. Okay, let's go over here. So what we're doing now is I'm building out goals, strategy, and action. So let's just do a quick recap so that we're all on the same page. Make sure we're all on the same page. See where that is. So we first start with our GSA approach. GSA once again stands for, that's not going to work. Hold on. GSA, once again, there we go. GSA stands for Goals, Strategy, Action. Goals, Strategy, Action. Got it, Shay. Good. Then, for those folks that are just joining, then after we did the goals, strategy, and action, then we start saying, okay, let's just imagine what's possible. Okay, and then we're going to believe what's possible. And then we're going to take action on what's possible. Got it? Then I said, okay, the first thing we're going to do is we got the GSA approach. First thing we're going to do is we're writing down our goals. This is going to be a one-pager for our sales and marketing plan. We're putting together our sales and marketing one-pager, right? So first we're going to put down a goal. So what goals do we have? I haven't got the strategy yet. We're just writing down goals. After I do that, we're going to come back and we're going to write down a strategy for one goal. That's called GSA strategy. So the second is what? A strategy. Goal, strategy, action. And then the third we're going to put down is the action. What actions do we need to take to implement the strategy? Now, making this is basic as possible because I want you to do it. Most folks, we don't do a plan because it takes too much energy and time. But right now, in the present moment, we're going to work together. We're going to build the plan together while we're here. So now we're making a list of our goals. So what I did here, just very quickly, for those folks that are tuning in, you are at the lab. You're at the lab. the #1 business development and revenue focused late night show in the country. I made a commitment to help every single one of you write your plan. Write your sales and marketing plan. Let me put that up here. Sales. One page. This is a one page. Sales and marketing. One page plan. Now, we're using the GSA approach, which is goal, strategy, and action. Now, some of you are committed to helping each of you write your plan and review your sales and marketing plan and give comments, but you have to take action. What's the action we had to take, Shay? Because I missed that. I wasn't there. For everyone who texts the word vision, you send it to me personally. You text the word vision. You're going to this number. So you open up your browser, and you're going to text the word vision. Let me just tell you what you're going to do so you have it. If you want me to help you write your plan, you're going to text the word vision. Text the word vision to 202-270-1662 to get the notes, because I have the notes how to do a GSA. And this is funny. And for Shay to personally review my plan and give feedback. So I'm going to help you develop it. Like, I'm going to help you develop it and execute feedback and hold me accountable. So, accountable. This is so embarrassing. I can't type. Okay. Can this thing have different colors? This is really cool. We should do this more often. Like, we should do real-time stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to bring one of you guys on. If you want me to bring you on, and how do I do colors on here? Format. I guess colors don't matter. Now I'm getting stupid. This is dumb. Show colors. Oh, this is pretty cool. Let's see if this works. Does this work? Huh. Can y'all see that? Oh, gosh, that's terrible. Oof. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to get too fancy. I don't need to get all that fancy. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So, if you're going to, this is what you want to do. Now, I think you guys can see, I'm going to scroll up. So, at the top, you're going to text VISION to 202-270-1662 to get the notes, and for Shay to personally review my plan. I made a commitment. I was going to do it for the first 20 people. So you can still do it. There's still time. They're looking at the clock right now. Look at the clock right now. In the next 20 minutes, I'll take another 20 people that I can personally work with and hold you accountable, and we'll do some special sessions as we do our plan. All right. Now, we have our goal. Monthly goal is $83,000, right? That's our monthly goal. I'm trying to make this a little easier for you guys to see. So I'm doing this real time. I could have just did this and sent it to you, but that would have been so boring. And $83,000 of our monthly goal equals actually $1 million. So some of you want to make $1 million. Now I got to have the right solutions that solve the problem. So I've got a couple of solutions. I've got my Platinum Inner Circle we earn about $40,000 a month on. We got our Gold Mastermind program that brings in about $20,000. And then we have our Silver program, and then our Sales Ambassador program. And for those folks that have never heard about the Sales Ambassador program, and I'd want you all to have, can I get the thing up there? Thanks. I want you all to have a Sales Ambassador program. We'll go in that segment when I teach how to build your 7-figure sales team, because some of you don't want to do all the selling. And one of the things I always share is that if you don't like to sell and you don't want to sell, the best thing you can do is hire someone who does. Like, if you don't want to sell, the best thing you can do is hire someone who does like to sell. And one of the components of a 7-figure sales team is having a sales ambassador level. Sales ambassador, like, there's 5 segments to it. I'm not going to teach it now. But one of those legs, or one of those phases, is a sales ambassador program. And these are people who understand 1 or 2 of your products or services that you offer. They're not in it for the money. They're in it because they believe in the mission, the goals, and the objectives. So I have a number of folks who are part of the Happy Entrepreneurs Ambassador program because they believe in the mission. And our mission is to be the #1 resource for entrepreneurs to come to us. They believe in our mission, our goals, and our objectives. And so they share what we do to their platform and to their members. And as a result, when people register, we write them a check, right? And so, they get like a 40% commission of whatever deals they bring in or something like that. That's not even important. Commissions is something different depending on the product, okay? That's something different. But it's a sales ambassador program. And I want you to have in your monthly goals, under revenue projections, every one of you right now, if you can hear the sound of my voice, I want you right now, Tanisha, I want you right now, Carol, I want you right now, Kathy, I want you right now as you're listening to me, I want you right now to look, and I want you to write down Sales Ambassador Program. Oh, this thing got a picture in here. I didn't know I had a picture in here. Oh, thanks for telling me that, Greg. I wasn't even paying attention to the picture. Oh, I didn't know that was happening. Okay, so I'll make sure I take that out next time. Thanks for telling me. So I want you to have a sales ambassador line. Have a sales ambassador line. And if you're like, Shay, I want to be included on the episode when you're teaching how to build a 7-figure sales team, because I need to build a selling team, because right now I do the I-sales approach. You know what the I-sales approach is? The I-sales approach means you got to do all the work. Like, if you are not getting the deal done, the deal don't happen. If you have to go to the doctor or take off, the whole company comes to a close. So you're doing the I-sales approach. But you're like, Shay, I want to do the we-sales approach. That's how you implement the 7-figure sales team. I want to have people out there working when I'm sleeping. I want other folks building communities for me. If that's you, look, there's no cost to be on that special episode. I don't do it as part. It's a special episodes that I do. Look right below the video. And put down, text the word revenue. This is something different. Not for everybody. All of you don't want to build a 7-figure sales team. I get it. That's not for everybody, but maybe it's for you. You don't want to do all the selling yourself. Some people say, Shay, I got to do all the selling myself. If I don't sell, it ain't going to happen. I can't explain what I do to other people. Great. This conversation is not for you. But others, you can text the word revenue right now. Text the word revenue to 202-999-3515 and be on that revenue conversation. Doesn't cost you anything. It's like a big revenue meeting I do. Text the word revenue. It's only for folks who want to generate revenue without your labor. Let me say that again. Because you just put a sales ambassador line item down and it was never on there. And when you look at the last 90 days, at your revenue projections from last 90 days, you know how much revenue came in from just your ambassador program? For some of you, it was zero. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It just is what it is. We're going to change that. You're a sales visionary. Your vision is much bigger than yourself. Your vision is much bigger than who you are. You need the resources. You need other people. Noah had a vision from God. And even with that vision that was given to him, he couldn't do that vision by himself. He needed a hammer. He needed a nail. He needed wood. He needed people to help build the ship. And maybe as you're listening, you're like, Shay, that's me. I'm trying to do everything myself. I got the I sales approach. And I got to move to the we sales approach. Text the word revenue. Matter of fact, just do it anyway. Get the notes. Get the replay. Text the word revenue. See right there. Text the word revenue right now. Like do it now to 202-999-3515. 202-999-3515. Text the word revenue right now. Like take action now. Take action now. When's the best time to do it? Now. That's right. Text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Let's have that conversation. Sales Ambassador Program. You've got that line item. We generate, I'm putting this number down so y'all have about $8,300, let's just say. If your number is zero or your number is less than $2,000, text the word revenue right now. Don't cost you anything to 202-999-3515. You get in that conversation. Let's build your 7-figure sales team. When I see you next time around, good. Okay, we haven't got the strategy yet. Because I got to put one more line item down here. One more line item. We're still in the goals, but under our goals, we got a monthly goal. We got our revenue projections per goal. But guess what we got to have? I'm going to make it easy. For some of you, we got to have revenue details. Now, they can't see it. Okay, hold on. Because they said picture in picture last time I was holding it up. Someone said picture in picture. So I'm going to move this picture in picture out the way. Can I move that over here? All right, so tell me if the picture in picture is better now, because I don't know if y'all can see me or not. But I know hopefully you can see the screen. under revenue details, we're going to just go line item by line item here. And we're basically going to, in all seriousness, we're going to put in here the revenue projections. We've got to put right here. We got to put how many people or how many widgets that you have to sell. So, for example, I'm trying to type while I talk to you guys. So let's say the first one that we have here, where I've got. I know it's easy if I do this for you guys. This is probably easier. All right. So revenue details. So I'm gonna do his here. I'm gonna copy it. You can copy it too because we only got so much time. And then in parentheses, we're going to put the details. So I'm going to put 4 clients at 10K. Uh-oh. That didn't work out right. At 10K. So for the platinum inner circle, we know that's going to be 4 clients at $10,000. Now, whatever your highest revenue projection product, whatever we call it, revenue stabilization. Look, if you're still with me and you're like, Shay, I'm getting some good stuff. Shay, this feels good. Do me a favor. Just real quick. Let me do a check-in before I do this. Let's do a check-in. Look right below the video. Right now and just type these words. I am a sales visionary. Just put that down. I am a sales visionary. Shay, but I forgot what sales visionary is. I just forgot. Thanks for reminding me that I'm a sales visionary, but I forgot what it is. Can't write down something I don't even know what it is. No worries at all. Because I did mention that the highest level of sales is becoming a sales visionary. The highest level of sales is becoming a sales visionary. That's the highest level of sales. And a sales visionary understands that sales allows you to develop the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for yourself and for the people you were called to serve. So look right below the video. If that's you, then put down, I am a hashtag sales visionary. I am a hashtag sales visionary. Just gonna put that down. I see y'all. Cynthia Green is hanging out. Hey, Cynthia Green. She's having a great event. Couples Fest 17 is going to be truly amazing. I can't wait to be a part of that. Happening, I think, in a couple weeks here. Greg Smith said, I am a hashtag sales visionary. Donna said, I am a hashtag sales visionary. Minister Brian Biggins says, I am a hashtag sales visionary. So you're a sales visionary. The only reason you're doing this is that you have a vision for the people you were called to serve, and you've got to get the resources. So you think sales visionary. You think sales visionary. You sleep sales visionary. You are a sales visionary. Hey, Tanisha, how's it going? It's always a pleasure. So for all my sales visionaries, this is why you show up. This is why you're doing your one-page sales and marketing plan. And we're in this plan once again. Let me see. I'm thinking, can y'all see? I got to scroll down. I think I got to scroll. Whoa, that's not going to work. Uh-oh. What did I do? Okay. Oh, I see. I can actually fill the screen up. I didn't know I could fill the screen up. Oh, why didn't y'all tell me this earlier? Okay, hold on. They're telling me to pinch it out a little bit. All right, that should be better, I think. Hopefully this is better. Loretta says, I am a sales visionary. Can you guys see this? I pinched it out to try to make it better. Someone said the box was hiding things. I didn't know that. I've got so much going on. Hold on. Okay, I think I got to go over here. All right, so I think y'all can see this now. Okay. D. Boland said, I am a hashtag sales visionary. Loretta says, I am a hashtag sales visionary. Donna said, I'm a hashtag sales visionary. All right, so now you're following me, but you're doing this. I'm going to go fast because this is not for me. This is really for you. So $20,000, I'm putting that down. And I got to put details. So if I'm Cynthia, I got to put details. You need details, Cynthia. Details. All right, and let's just say, hold on, can y'all see that? Okay. So 10 clients at 2K. All right. So what I'm doing now for those folks that are watching and you're listening to me as I go through this, what I'm doing here is I'm putting down the details on the goals. I had a goal down of $83,000 a month. or $1 million a year. I'm doing revenue projections. So I said, okay, what products get me there? What products? You got a product. Now, some of you only have one product, and that's fine. No big deal. Don't panic. We can talk about that when you text me. Hold on. Sales. Okay, so this is. $1,000. Hold on, I'm typing while I'm talking. I didn't put the at thing. Just too much typing for me. It's hard to type and do this, but I want you guys to do this. Like, I want you to do it while you're with me, and then I'm going to ask you to send it to me. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then so what I'm doing is I'm breaking down each one, and this is always important, because if you don't do this, then you're setting a goal up. And I'm not going to do a strategy for all of them. I'm only going to do a strategy for one of them, because I'm going to make it easy tonight or this morning, whatever time it is for you. But 17 clients. And this is rough numbers here. At $500 each. So what I've done here for those folks that are watching me, come on, baby. Oh, here we go. All right, what I'm doing here is I'm building out under GSA, goals, strategy, and action. I'm only writing down my goals. I'm only focused on revenue goals right now. We'll do a personal one later, because personal one's different. But I got revenue projections. I got $40,000 for Platinum Inner Circle. You wrote your number down. You got $20,000 for Gold Mastermind, $15,000 for our Silver Virtual Academy, and $83,000 for our Sales Ambassador program. Some of you want to learn how to do that. You're doing that. And then I put the revenue details down. $40,000 for Inner Circle, $20,000 for Mastermind program. And then how many clients does it take to fill each of those up? Now, some of you have different products. Some of you have different services. But now you got a one-pager. Now, we just got goals. I'm going to do strategies. It's going to be really fast. But you hang in there, because you may have never done a one-page sales and marketing plan in your life. But it's going to happen right now, real time. Now, I did suggest to many of you that if you want me to review your plan, I'm going to do it for you, but you've got to take action. Here's how I review your plan. Here's how I hold you accountable. And here's how we're going to customize it for you. You're going to text the word vision. You see right here, text the word vision. Text the word vision to 202. This box is in the way. I can see that now. This is good. Let me get this box out the way. Can I get the box out the way? There we go. Oh, this is cool. Oh, it has to stay on the screen. I see. Okay, that's cool. All right, text the word vision to 202-270-1662 to get the notes, and for Shay, that's me, to personally review my one page and give me feedback and hold you accountable. Now, I'm only doing it for people who take action now. Take action when? Now. Take action when? Now. Why is that, Shay? Because the universe rewards people who take action differently than those that don't. Now, for those that are texting me, that's my personal cell number. I'm going to personally give you a call. So you'll get a call from me, and we'll go over it. I'm going to have you email this to me. When you do text me, you got to include your first name, your last name, your best contact number, and email. You got to do it now. Do it right now. If you listen to the replay of this, it's on the honor system. You only got 15 minutes to do it. It's on the honor system, okay? It's on the honor system. If you're listening to the replay, some of you are listening to the podcast now, go over to happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. I'll put some cool notes there. All right, so now we've got the goal here, and we're doing well, pretty good. STRATEGY, and I put a few more down just so everyone can see it. I don't want you to think I'm trying to hold you back here, but let's just do a quick recap for those folks that are joining, those folks that have been here. Let's do a quick recap on where we are and what we're doing. All right, so first we're going over. That's not the right one. Something on here. All right, so we're going over. Okay, we're going over the GSA approach. GSA stands for goals, strategy, and action. Goals, strategy, and action. And then we first step back and we just imagine. So right now, I want you to imagine what the next 90 days looks like. The next 180 days look like. And I want you to imagine what you want to do in your business, what you want to accomplish in your business. You know, one of the things that I share, and I share it very humbly, but it means so much to me, is that I believe that the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. And that is so important. So some of you want results in your life and results in your bank account. The session this evening or this morning or this afternoon, whatever time it is for you, this is all about results in your bank account. Let's be clear. This is sales and marketing. We'll do a personal one for results in your life on another episode. But right now, sales and marketing. So if you're not into sales and marketing, you can still pay attention and you can still learn from this, by the way. But this is really for my entrepreneurs. Okay. And then we said, okay, our first approach is we got to write our goals down. So we got to have revenue goals. So we started writing down some revenue goals. Then we said, okay, now after we do the revenue goals, Shay, the next thing I have to do, which I'm going to do right now, is I've got to put together the strategy. So I've got to make a strategy. And then after I do that, which I'm going to do very quickly, it won't take as long as the goals. And then I'm going to do the third step, which is the actions. So now we got goals, strategy, action. Goals, strategy, action. Goals, strategy, action. Do me a favor. As you're watching right now, just look right below the video. And this is just a code for you and I. A code that you're checked in. A code that you're tuned in. A code that you're taking action. Go ahead right now as you're looking in. Look right below the video. And just write these words. GSA. Hashtag sales visionary. That's like a little insider thing. GSA. And when you see GSA, you hit the like button. You hit the heart button. You encourage someone right now that's writing down their plan, may have never written down a one-page sales and marketing plan in their life for as long as they've been in business. They may have business plans and business journals and all this fancy stuff, but never step back and say, look, let me just put down GSA, goals, strategy, action, not in that format. And let me tell you, it works. So look right below the video and just put down GSA approach, or just put GSA, hashtag sales visionary. Look right below the video. Hey, Tanisha, look right below the video and just put, hey, Yolanda Duncan, you are a sales visionary, by the way. Kat, you are a sales visionary. But look right below the video right now and just write these words. GSA, hashtag sales visionary. That's like the back code to other people like Loretta who's out there. And we see them type that and debolden. We see them just hit the heart button to somebody else, hit the like button to someone else. Just encourage them so we can pay this forward and say, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You know, I know y'all were laughing at me earlier and you thought I was just on a raw mission. Now, I promise you I wasn't on a raw mission. I'm not on a raw mission. But I couldn't help it because earlier I shared with you very important statement. And some of you put down, like Yolanda Duncan said, GSA, hashtag sales visionary. D. Bowden said GSA, hashtag sales visionary. I put down a mantra for you. And I told you to write it down. I told you to take a picture of the screen. And it's, I am capable. I am strong. I believe in myself. You know, this is so important, Tanisha, because I remember when I ran my first marathon, I didn't train and I, as well as I should have. And I only ran that marathon. Because none other than the Oprah Winfrey had run a marathon the year before. So I read about it and I said, you know what? I can run a marathon. And I went out there and I ran, and about mile 17, I stopped. It's called hitting the wall. And when you hit the wall, that means you can't go any further. That means your legs feel like lead. You just give up. You got to walk. Now, walking is okay. I'm not saying you can't run. People have injuries. Running is not for everybody. But I enjoy running. And when I started walking and people were jogging and running past me, and I looked at them, looked at their size, looked at their age, looked to see if they had any gray hair, no hair. I said, man, I know I'm in better shape than that person. But guess what? That person was able to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And what I learned when I saw that happening was I said, wait a minute. I've got to walk. I can't keep up at that pace. And here's why you do the sales and marketing plan. Here's why I had that mantra and had you mention that. The next year, I decided to get and become a part of a running club. So I paid to be in a running club. I paid, that's the key word, to be in a running club with a coach and a team of folks. Why did I do that? Well, I said, I've got to be able to change my mind. I got to be able to change my training regimen. And so as part of this accountability group, we used to get up and we used to run every Saturday. And they had a plan, and you run 6 minutes, you walk 1 minute. And I said, I've never done that before. But I did it anyway. And then when we would run, they said, look, once we start running 15 miles or more, we're going to have this chant. And the chant was, I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. And when we hit the mile 15, we used to say that to the group, I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. And we used to have to say that. And that was a way of telling the mind and the body that, look, I've trained for this. And I'm strong enough to do it. And you know what? I'm ready. And when I ran the next marathon, which was down in Miami, by the way, beautiful weather, beautiful city, beautiful place. And I hit what's called the proverbial wall, which is normally around mile 16 or 17. Typically not by 18, you hit the wall by then. And that's when you're not supposed to run any further. You know, your body is depleted what it has and all this other stuff that takes place. Don't worry about that. But it can still go. It's amazing. And so I hit that, and all of a sudden it clicked in. I'm trained. I'm strong. I'm ready. I'm trained. I'm strong. I'm ready. And you know what happened? I hit that breakthrough. I hit my stride, and I was like, what? And I just kept on going. I said that for the next 5 miles. And so I use that running analogy to kind of share it with you from a business perspective. And maybe some of you need to write that right below as I'm talking. I see Tanisha put that down. I'm trained. I'm strong. I'm ready. That might resonate more with you. I'm okay with that. So look right below the video. Look right below the video and write those words. I'm trained. You've been trained by the best. I'm strong. I know you can do this, and you're ready. You're ready now. We're going to put the strategy. I'm going to put one strategy down. I'm going to put one action just so you can get the flavor of this. And then we're going to bring this to a conclusion. But I want you right now to make sure that you do two things. One, I want to make sure for those folks who are here, I don't want you to be motivated. I want you to be excited. I want you to jump up and down and shout. I want you to get your plan done. And I want you to get a review, and we're going to execute it. So for those folks that haven't, make sure you text the word vision. This is to my personal cell to 202-270-1662 to get the notes and for me to personally review your plan and give feedback and hold you accountable. We're going to execute. Today is your January 1st. Today is your January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Remember you said that earlier on. Today is my January 1st. So with it being your January 1st and that whole happy new year, we get a new start. See, your past does not equal your future. The future, by definition, doesn't exist. The future is imaginary. We're always in the present moment. There's a moment. There's a moment. There's a moment. We never get to the future. But we can plan for a better tomorrow. And we can do that today. So we can review, we can plan, and we can prepare. That's what we're doing right now. So as we're doing that, for those folks that are texting me, 202-270-1662. I promise to take the first 20 people who did that. It's in a time block. So my team is looking at my texts, whatever time it is right now. The first 20, I'm personally going to give you a call. The rest of you, well, you'll get a call from one of our certified revenue coaches, and they'll be able to review it and go over it with you. But some of you, I love to review it and hang out. So let's go ahead and just make sure you take action and do that. And others are texting the word revenue right now. So you can be part of the 7-figure sales team conversation. So strategy. So now we got to write down our strategies. We got to think about what are our strategies that we want to have to implement. So we're going to pick one revenue goal. And so I'm going back here. We got the goal of 83,000. So one revenue projection for you would be, let's say, our $40,000 platinum inner circle. So I want to think about, I'm going to put that here. Strategy. Now, you can do each one. We're not going to do each one tonight. We don't have time to do that. So I'm going to say number one, strategy. That's not working. That looks better, doesn't it? Okay, strategy. STR. Strategy number 1 is our $40,000. So what strategies do we need to implement in order to really make this a reality so we can actually do what we say we're going to do? Because what good does it do me to do that if I'm not executing, right? If I just don't do it. So let's put down some things we got to do. So let me help you out. So here's some strategies. So let's just go 1. Oh, it don't go over there. So let's 1 underneath here. Let's put time block. So time block is a strategy. That means we're going to block time to focus on the platinum inner circle, because you get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. So if I don't block it on my schedule, it's not going to happen. Shay, why is that? But what gets measured gets managed. So I now got at least blocked my schedule, maybe 60 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 90 days, where I'm focused just on the platinum inner circle. It doesn't matter what I'm going to do, but it's blocked on my calendar. Okay. So that's one thing. Another thing I need to do, let's say here, is I'm going to do broadcasts. Now, broadcasts mean different things to different folks. I get that. It might not be a strategy for you. I'm just putting down a couple of strategies so you can kind of follow along. And so broadcasts, for some of you, it could be, I don't know, let's see, webinars. And this is why I want to talk to you guys. I want to help you kind of put together some strategies that you can really use. It could be webinars. It could be podcasts. Could be Facebook Lives. It could be live. It could be events. It could be a lot of things you do when you're broadcasting your events. But these are what I'm going to call really building your media empire. Building your media empire. This is et cetera. I'll put just et cetera for now, just to make it easy for y'all. Now, I want you at least to have 2 down. I don't know what 2 you're doing. Look, don't be intellectually stimulated right now. Just do it. Do it. I'm going to ask you, some of you are going to take a picture and send me what you have right now. Like right now, for fun. We're going to do something for fun. I want you, if you're just paying attention, listening, even if you're watching and recording this, how do I get back over here? Okay. Do me a favor. You're watching right now. You're listening to the podcast. Maybe listen to a conference call. Maybe this is a replay being broadcast into your group. Do me a favor. Take a picture of your notes right now. Like, take a picture of your plan right now. So whatever it is, maybe you got it on your phone. Maybe you got it written down. Take a photo of it right now. So stop what you're doing, Angela. Stop what you're doing, Dee. Stop what you're doing, Tanisha. Stop what you're doing and take a picture of it. Now, once you take a picture of it, I want you then to text it to me. Now, this just means that you got part of the plan. You got something written down. So take a picture and then text me at 202-270-1662. Text me at 202-270-1662. And when you text me, so I don't confuse y'all, when you text me, put GSA so far. And then put your first name, if I don't know who you are, and your last name, but just put GSA so far. And that just means so far, this is where you are. You're going to complete your plan. You're going to fine tune it. I don't care what the numbers are. I'm not going to share it with anybody. But this is just for you and I, through the power of these fiber optic lines, to stay in there, to hang in there, to don't go anywhere. Stay right there, right there. You're there. And so you can text it to me if you like right now. And that's pretty cool. And I'll give you feedback just on based on where you are now. Isn't that cool? Like, you don't have to wait. Doesn't that just feel good? Like, oh man, that's cool. I didn't gotta wait. Yeah, but you gotta text me, right? If you're not texting me, then I'm not going to be able to do that for you. Okay. Okay, I think I got it off now. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go back and wrap this up. We're almost done here. All right, so I put broadcast down. And then I'm going to put another one down. Let's put another strategy. For some of you, could be lead generation systems. So for you to accomplish whatever your highest revenue product, program, or service is, you've got to really have a strategy for your how you going to get there. So leads, you need more leads. Maybe some of you need appointment appointments. All right, we're walking through this. Some of you, I'm putting this down for what we need. So this is not for everybody. You guys are all in different industries. Y'all different industries, different places. So what we've done here on this one pager for those folks is we first start off with, we put together our sales and marketing one-page plan, right? And we're using an approach called GSA, Goals, Strategy, Actions. Goals, Strategy, Action. Some of you have texted me. You text the word vision to 202-270-1662. It doesn't cost you anything, but you're texting the word vision from your personal cell phone number to my personal cell phone number. And you're going to put the word vision, and you're going to include your first name and your last name and your best contact number and email so I can personally review your sales and marketing one-page plan, customize it for you, give you feedback, and hold you accountable. Because we're not doing this just to do this. We don't need any extra work to do as entrepreneurs. We don't need no extra over the stuff. We got plenty to do. I'm doing something that's going to help you make your next 90 days. No, make your next 30 days. No, make your next 24 hours your best 24 hours ever. Because today is your January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. We believe that. And so you text me. Got it. Then we came down and said, okay, here are our goals. We put out one goal down. Let's put monthly revenue goal. I put $83,333. That's $1 million in top line revenue. I get it. Some of you have contracts. Some of you have partnerships. Some of you are nonprofits. Some of you raise money. It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. It's what is your revenue goal? Then I put some revenue projections. We're still in the goals. I forgot $83,000 is not all coming from one product. Now, for some of you, it is. If it is, just put the one product down. For us, it's multiple products generate that type of revenue. So we got the Platinum Inner Circle, the Gold Mastermind Program. We've got the Silver Virtual Academy. We got the Sales Ambassador Program. So we got our monthly goal. Then we have the revenue details. So we're still in the goals. And so I said, okay, if I'm bringing in $40,000 for my Platinum Inner Circle, how does that look? Well, it's 4 clients at $10K. Revenue details. Gold Mastermind Program, 10 clients at $2,000. Silver Virtual Academy. So you were writing this as we were going. You were doing this with me as we were doing. Some of you are taking a picture of your plan right now and you're texting it to me. And that's cool. I'm looking forward to getting it. You're just taking a picture of whatever you've written down right now. Got it. Then we moved over here and we said, okay, I got this here. Now under GSA, I'm moving to the strategy. Now under GSA, we're moving to the strategy. Now, remember, when you do the strategy, for those folks that are tuning in and listening, when you do the strategy, what's really important, and I want you to hear me, is that you've got to make a list of strategies for each goal. Now, I'm only picking one goal, right? I just picked one goal, but you've got to write a list of strategies for each goal. I selected the goal for $40,000. Why did I do that? Because I don't have time to be on here doing it all day with you. But I want you to understand it, and I want you to get the flow of it. So I'm only making a list of the strategies for our goal of $40,000 for Platinum Inner Circle. And these are very specific strategies that I've got to implement in order to make that goal a reality. So under GSA, Goals, Strategy, Actions, now we know exactly what we got to do. See, you can do this. Like, you can do this. You are a winner. You are amazing. You are incredible. You listening right now, you got so much greatness inside you that, I just know that I know that the best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Look, if you believe your best is yet to come, just look right below the video, and just type those words. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Someone just type that to encourage someone else. When they wrote that monthly revenue go down of whatever number they put, ours is $83,000 minimum a month. I just made that number up for you guys. That's $1 million, right? Some people put whatever stretch goal it was for them, and they got nervous. And they're like, oh, my gosh, like, I've been trying to do this for a long time. and I'm finally dumping it out of my head and put it on paper, you look right below the video. Let's encourage them, Carla. Let's encourage them, Angela. Look right below the video and just write these words. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Now, Tanisha Boyd said your best is yet to come. Carla said your best is yet to come. See, you hang in there. Don't get discouraged. Don't be like, oh my gosh. No. We talked about the Sales Ambassador Program right here above, right in this line item here. I put the Sales Ambassador Program. And the reason I put that there is that I know that you can generate at least some revenue right now from a line item that wasn't even on there. It wasn't even on there. And how cool would that be, Tanisha, when you say your best is yet to come? Your best yet to come. How cool would that be to know you look up and you're now generating whatever the number is for you, $5,000, let's say, or more in revenue coming in as a result of ambassadors who are out there doing the work for you. And that line item was never there before. It just never was there. And that's part of building a 7-figure revenue team. And if that wasn't one of the phases you had on your list and you don't know how to do it, don't worry. Tune in for that episode. Look, all you got to do is take action. You got to do a little bit of work. You got to text the word revenue, not for a one-on-one meeting, but anyone, we're going to have a revenue meeting just around building a 7-figure sales team with a group of folks. That's where they are in their business. It's not for everybody. Some people like to sell themselves. I always like to say, if you don't like to sell, the best thing you can do is hire someone that does, or you're ready to expand the vision you have. It has to reach so many more folks. You can't do it all yourself. You got to release. You got to release it and let it go. So you text the word revenue. If you want to be in that conversation with us, it doesn't cost you anything. There's no Cash App needed, no Zelle needed, no checks or credit cards. Just text the word revenue right now to 202-999-3515. Again, 202-999-3515. Again, 202-999-3515. And once you text the word revenue, you will be in that conversation. You're going to love it. Layla, I'm going to tell you, you're going to love being in that conversation. Text the word revenue. Even if you texted before, text it. You don't want to miss it. I promise you. Okay, I'm going to fly through this the next couple of minutes. Here we go. You got your strategies down. And I just came up with strategies just so y'all would have the strategies. So you did your strategies, whatever they were. Some of you are texting me. I got it. Some of you text me your plan. I got it. I'm not going to mention names because your plan is confidential. But look, just know I'm going to look at it. I'm going to review it. Together, we're going to get there. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. All right, so now we got to get to action. Woohoo! Yay! You see how fast we're going through this? This is really cool. This is so much fun. And action, now we got to make a list of actions for each strategy. What? That's it, Shay? Yeah. No, we need to make a list of actions for each strategy. That's it? Yeah. Now, we're going to do that very quickly because, believe it or not, this is not my first rodeo. It's my second rodeo. I know. My jokes are getting better and better, aren't they? They're getting better and better. You're loving all of my jokes. So, with that being said, let's go and do this right now. So, let's see. You're ready to take action? Now, Kat said, my best is yet to come. Layla Ware is amazing. Layla, I got to have you on. So, make sure you send me a note as well. Okay, how do I get over here? Oh, this is interesting. I wonder what this is. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right, now we got actions. Let's rock and roll with this one. Actions. ACT. This is not working. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, actions. Why can't I get this thing to work? Oh. It's like it's getting, okay. Okay, now we have actions. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick one strategy that I'm gonna do actions with. So for purposes of the time that we have here, I'll put a couple of actions that we got to put. So we're gonna stay with the same strategy, but now I gotta put actions for my individual strategies in this block right here. So just so I'm on the same page, I'll put this down, actions. So we'll go here. Actions number 1. Platinum in a circle. And then I might start writing a few actions that I know I need to do. So I know I need to set up CRM. So for me to have a lead generation system, I've got to make sure my CRM is set up. That is an action. That means some work got to be done. Hire somebody to do it, get some resources. I got to create my broadcast. So if they don't exist, I've got to create them, right? Because they might not exist for some of you. So I got to create the webinar. I got to create the content. I got to set it up so I can do it. Got it. Where'd this go? Here we go. Where did it go? Okay, that wasn't good. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, so one of the things we got here is we got to create the broadcast. So I know I need to do that. And then number 3, I got to automate my appointment system. I put automate appointments. So I got to make sure that my automated appointment sequences are working just fine, because otherwise there's no way that I can have appointments. 4 is I've got to review my progress. I got to plan the next steps, and I got to prepare to be ready to rock and roll. All right, so now we're under GSA. So now I have my goals. My goal is really $83,000. I have my strategy to implement the goals, which is time block, broadcast, lead generation systems, appointments, closing, language patterns. And I have the actions I got to take to implement just that one strategy. I can spend more time and go into this a whole lot of detail, but here's what I know. Now I have a one-pager. I did a little more detail on here. I made these really big. I know some of you want me to review yours. You want me to go over this. You want me to customize it for you. You want to have a sales and marketing one-pager. Doesn't cost you anything. You got to text the word vision. Text the word vision to 202-270-1662. Again, 202-270-1662 to get the notes and for me to personally review your plan and give feedback and hold you accountable. Because when it all comes down to it, you're like, okay, Shay, I got it. Give it to me. How does it look? Can you break it down for me so I can see it? Because I've following what you're doing. Absolutely. Be happy to do that. You're in the right place at the right time. And here's an example we're going to have. For your GSA, Valerie, for your GSA, you're going to have goal $1 million. You got strategies, a list of strategies, and a list of actions. Now, we can get more detail, but for some folks, just a one-page sales and marketing plan that they can read every day for the next 7 days, every day for the next 7 days. If they can just read this 7 times a day and pull it out, they'll stay on target. They'll get more done. Most of you would probably agree that, you know what, Shay, once I write it down and I can see it, I make it happen. Look, I want you to know that you're amazing. You are incredible. You're already doing some incredible things. You're making a big difference in the world. GSA approach is just one way for you to really take what you have and take it to another level. Look, this was just the first step. I didn't get into time blocking. I didn't get into so much other stuff as part of the GSA strategy. But here's what I want you to do. I know right now that you're amazing. And you are now part and listening to The Lab, the #1 business development and revenue-focused late-night show in the country. You are a world changer. You are a game changer. You are a champion. You are a winner. And more importantly, you are a sales visionary. And I know that the best is yet to come. I know the best is yet to come. We all have one belief. And that is we're here for a purpose. We're here for a reason. It's not about the money. It's about the meaning we're going to have in someone's life or in their business. is not about the income that we're going to make. It's about the impact that we make on the lives that we touch. And it's certainly not about the dollar. As my good friend Della Torre would say, we can make a dollar and a difference at the same time. If you believe that, and you believe that this is your time, if you believe this is your moment, if you believe you're ready for a breakthrough, you're ready for a change. They say change yourself, change your story, change your life. In order for things to change, my good friend Jim Rohn would say, you've got to change. In order for things to change, you've got to change. You're ready. You've got your plan. You're ready to step up. Do me a favor. Look right below the video. And just write these words. It's my time. Hashtag sales visionary. That's our closeout for this episode. It's my time. Hashtag sales visionary. Just look right below the video. And just write those words. It's my time. Hashtag sales visionary. It's my time. Hashtag sales visionary. It's my time to write my sales and marketing plan. I'm going to do it. It's my time to hit my goals. I'm going to do it. It's my time to execute and have the resources for the vision that I have for myself and my loved ones and the people I was called to serve. It's my time. I've failed and I've learned some lessons. I've gotten back up. It's my time. Look, if you believe it's your time, just look right below the video. And just type those words. You type nothing else the whole time. It's my time. Hashtag what? Sales visionary. Hashtag what? Sales visionary. Hashtag what? Sales visionary, because it's my time. And this is all on you. You can do this. Yeah, you. No, you listening right now. Statistically speaking, everybody's not going to do this. They're not going to do it. Statistically speaking, everybody's not going to do it. But here's the good news. You can. That's the good news. You can. No, the good news is you can. It's my time. I'm capable, I'm strong, and I believe in myself. I'm capable, I'm strong, and I believe in myself. I'm capable. I see you out there, Tanisha. I see you out there, Donna. It's my time. Cynthia Green, it's my time. Carla, it's my time. I'm capable, I'm strong, and I believe in myself. Look, we're gonna have some setbacks. I'm with you. Don't worry. We're gonna fail at a couple things. I'm with you. Don't worry about that. Some things are gonna happen that we can't control, and sometimes in life, bad things just happen to good people. But we are happy entrepreneurs. We're happy, but we're not naive. Okay? We're happy, but we understand that every day is not rainbows, unicorns, and cupcakes. We're happy, but we don't work for free. You've set a sales and marketing goal. You don't work for free. We're happy, but we don't always jump up and down with a big smile. You're a happy entrepreneur. We're happy, but we don't pretend our stuff don't stink and we don't have some mess. And that's who we are. That's why we show up. That's why we do what we do. We're happy and we don't have all the answers. And we're happy and we're not closed-minded. That's what a happy entrepreneur is. And I want you to know that I believe in you. You are amazing. You are incredible. Tanisha, I'm looking forward to it. There you go. You have your one plan. You got it. You got your sales and marketing one plan thing done. GSA strategy. Some of you are texting it to me. Some of you are sending it to me. I'm looking at mine. I got mine cranked up already. I feel pretty good. This has been a good use of time. For those that need help, just text the word vision, no cost, to 202-270-1662. Put your first name, put your last name, put your best contact number for me to personally review your plan, give feedback, and hold you accountable. It doesn't cost you one dime. That's my promise to you. With that being said, I just want to let you know, for all the folks that are listening, to all the folks who are tuning in, by the way, my name, for everyone sitting, is Shay Brown. That's me. My name is Shay Brown. That's me, the happy entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you, Layla, I promise you, Tanisha, I promise you, Cynthia, I promise you, Donna, I promise you, Kat, I promise you, so many of you have been watching. I promise you, we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless, and I wish every single one of you success. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.